Hey guys, I'm out and about and I figure this is a good opportunity for me to send you a quick message and basically just to give you a little feedback of some of my observations, okay? One of the things that I've noticed is that a lot of people who are looking to lose weight now, looking to get fit, looking to get themselves back in shape, have probably been at it for quite some time, all right? It's not something that they just decided to do. For the most part, a lot of you have been trying to do this for a decade, and you got to say to yourself, you know what I have been doing has not been working, okay? If you took off 20 pounds and you put it right back on, that is not a solution, okay? A solution has to be something that is permanent. And I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is that nobody is teaching you how to change the way you think about weight loss. How are you thinking about yourself, about how you're carrying yourself, okay? So I have started doing something that's unique, okay? And I've learned from my experience. I have probably trained more people than probably anybody on Long Island, okay? Almost 12 years in the New York City Police Academy, training between 1,500 and 2,500 recruits every 6 months. You get the idea that I have seen quite a few people succeed, and I've seen quite a few people fail. So this is what I have to share with you, okay? The thing is this: most people that succeed don't succeed because they're eating better, or because they're exercising more, or because they found a good diet. Most people that succeed do so because they change the way they approach it. They change their mindset. Something has to happen. There has to be a shift before you start to see the results you're after, okay? So let's start from the very beginning, and this is the first thing you need to start doing. You need to say to yourself that this is something that you are going to accomplish and going to achieve, and then you got to make it your life's mission, okay? You can't just say, I want to lose weight. That is not good enough, all right? You got to attach an emotion to it. Make it your life's mission. You're going to die trying. You're going to get up in the morning and you're going to think about it. You're going to go to bed thinking about it. And that's why I love training folks who have failed many times before. You know why? Because they're at their wits' end. And when you get to that point, it's not hard to convince somebody that they have to make the mental shift in order for them to be successful. So my message to you is, don't go to the gym more. That's not going to work for you, right? As a matter of fact, a lot of you come to me after going to the gym for 5-6 days a week and being on all types of diets and low calorie. I even had somebody on a 500 calorie diet. Can you imagine that? Somebody went to a program and they put them on a 500 calorie diet. That is not comprehensible. You know why? Because you can't exist on that type of a diet, okay? Yeah, you're gonna lose weight, but what's gonna happen? I mean, that's the short lived. That's the short term. And to make it worse, they went out and they paid a lot of money for that program, a lot of money, okay? I'm not gonna go out and put that person out there, but a lot of you are doing the same exact thing, Some of you are going to Planet Fitness and paying $10 and you think you're getting a bargain. That is not a bargain, folks. That is not a bargain. If you are fat and you've been fat for the last 5 or 6 years and the goal was to lose weight, $10 at Planet Fitness is not a bargain, okay? So you need to start changing the way you're thinking about your goals and the way you're thinking about doing things. You're looking for all types of solutions. Some of you are even trying to save money. You will go out and spend a ton of money on the gimmicks, on the lipo, on the cosmetics, and all that stuff. But none of those things are permanent. Those things are short-lived. The most important thing you can do is you need to change the way you think about yourself, and you need to change the way you approach your journey, okay? This is a life's journey. This is not a summer journey. This is not a springtime journey, okay? Another reason why I love training folks who are committed. I mean, folks who have a real life's mission, I'm not talking about, hey, July is coming and I'm going to my cousin's beach wedding. That's not good enough, guys. That's not good enough. That is not going to do it for you. Okay, you lost 15 pounds, but you're going to put it back on. So the thing that you should start focusing yourself on is, for me to do this, what is the outcome that I'm looking for? What would I like to accomplish at the end of this? And for one thing, I'll tell you this, and this is the God honest truth, that I believe that the moment that you conquer this part of your life, every other part of your life becomes easier. Everything else that you want to do becomes attainable. You know why? Because this is the hardest thing you have ever done. You've been trying this forever. You've been, you've done the diets, you had the trainers, you had the coaches, you've gone to everyone. You've gone to everybody that you know, okay? And no one has helped you. No one's given you a solution. And I'm telling you, no one's ever told you what I'm about to tell you. It wasn't about the diet. It wasn't about your workout. It was about your mindset. It was about how you started to live your why. What was the emotion that you attached to the reason to doing this thing, okay? So you want to be successful in business? Get your mind right. You want to be successful in life? Get your mind right. You want to be successful in weight loss? Get your mind right. You got to get yourself to the point where you understand that this is a short journey. This is not a long journey, guys. Some of you are 50, 60 years old, and you're thinking you got a decade to fix. No, you don't have a decade. You may not even have another day. You may not even have another week. So look at the urgency of the situation. Say to yourself, this is something I'm going to do. Give yourself a timeline. Find a coach that will give you a timeline. Find a coach that will give you your money back if they don't reach your timeline. Find somebody who's going to commit to your goal as much as you're going to commit. No, let me take that back. Find someone who's going to commit to it more so than you will. You know why? Because you are going to try to sabotage yourself. That's why you need somebody to wake you up right in the midst of your slumber. When you start to say, hey, I need to work more overtime, or hey, it's baseball season and my son has a baseball game on Saturday. You need to start doing you first, and then you can take care of everybody else. All right. So that's the message for today, guys. And it's a message many of you don't want to hear, but it's a message you need to hear. If you want change in your life, you need to change. Okay. You are the problem. You're the problem. You're the person that's controlling that temple that you walk in. You are the one that controls the food that's coming into your house. Now, you want to talk about mindset? You want to talk about how you start to make that shift? The way you make that shift is you got to sit down and you got to prioritize, and you got to say, what is the outcome that I'm looking for? And then you give yourself short windows, okay? Don't give you this big, don't create these big goals where you want to lose 50 pounds in a hurry. Create the small goal. I want to lose 2 pounds per week. And I promise you, once you start doing that, you find out that you can lose 7 pounds in a week. You can lose 10 pounds in a week. You could do whatever you want, guys. And once the momentum gets started, that's when you start to get that motivation, that motivation that comes from within you. That self-esteem starts to get better. That's when you start to become more confident. That's when you start enjoying going for your manicures and pedicures. And that's when you start buying the new clothing. And that's when everything changes for you, guys. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying to you. It's insanity. Stop running around, going to gyms that are not giving you results. You want to get your life right? Come to me. Speak to me. Let's give you a timeline, all right? The timeline will be 1 week. I'll see you soon.